Hello, Esteban. Good evening.
Hello, teacher. Good evening.
Hello, how are you?
Well, I'm great, but a little bit tired because I had already arrived at home.
Okay, okay. You just arrived at home. Okay, good. Okay, so
Yes.
was it a busy day?
Well, like yesterday, I think it was a normal day, but yeah, it was a little bit, I don't know how to say movido, but
Busy, yes.
yeah, busy.
Okay, okay, I understand.
Yeah, I think it will be just us for the day because I don't see the other ones.
Okay, no, I see Justin is joining. Okay, I hope
Okay.
today is the speaking class. Actually, the speaking class. So I hope more students join the class so we can develop the class in a better way.
So today we're going to practice our speaking ability.
Yes, we are going to practice the speaking skill.
Okay, great.
Okay, very good. Okay, Justin, how are you, Justin?
Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
I'm fine. Good.
Well, I'm okay. I'm okay, yes. It's been a busy day today for me, so I haven't had that much free time today.
Me too.
Okay, neither you have. Okay, very good. Excellent. Okay, and now let me start sharing, okay, because we are three already. Brian, welcome.
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Okay, let me share the audio because today we are going to watch a video as well. So I want to share the audio. And well, this is the welcome slide, guys. Welcome back to this class. And this is going to be a speaking class. Okay, if you see here, this will be focused on speaking and to develop your fluency. Okay, fluency is talk without thinking that much. Okay, talking smoothly and rapidly. Okay, so that is fluency. And this is the skill that we are going to focus on in this class. Okay, very good. So we are going to start now. And this first activity is named What Do You Think? Okay, what do you think? And you have to give your opinion or your point of view about a topic. Okay, very good. Now, can you please, Stefan, help me read this?
Organize your ideas and give your personal point of view about a controversial topic.
Very good. Good reading. Okay, yeah. Organize your ideas and give your personal point of view. Okay, your personal point of view. Okay, it doesn't mean it's going to be good or bad or wrong. That's going to be your personal point of view. Okay, so very good. In here, we have some expressions that can help us to express our opinion about something. Can you help me read this, please, Justin?
Uh, from my point of view, I think, in my opinion, I believe.
Very good. You can say, from my point of view, and then you give your point of view. Okay, then I think, yes, you are not saying that something is like that, but you are expressing what you think, okay, your personal opinion. Also, you can say, in my opinion, and you can say, I believe, okay, I believe that, and then you express your opinion, okay? Very good. So now we are going to check the topic, okay? Let's click start and let's find out the topic for the discussion today. Okay, the topic is going to be this one. Okay, and here we have the question. Now, Brian, can you please help me read the question?
Are video games bad?
Excellent, okay. Are video games bad? We have two options, yes or no, but we have 60 seconds to speak, okay, non-stop speech, okay? So you have 60 seconds to organize. Maybe you have a lot of ideas that you want to express, but you have to do it in 60 seconds, okay? So you have to summarize your ideas and express efficiently what you think, okay, in 60 seconds. Very good. So right now, gather some ideas about video games. Are they good or bad? And then I'm going to give you the chance to express your ideas. Okay, very good. You have to speak for 1 minute and give an answer to this question from your point of view. Okay, cool. Now we are going to see. Okay, we are going to see who is going to be first. First, we are going to start with, let me see, with Esteban. Okay, Esteban, you are going to go first. Okay, and you have to give your point of view about this. Are video games bad? What do you think, Esteban? Yes or no?
Well, for my point of view, I don't really think that video games are bad because I think the main idea of creating video games is the entertainment, not to harm the people. And well, other reason why I think video games are not really bad is because video games help us release stress. That's in my case because when I used to play video games when I feel a lot of stress, when I want to get out of my things, of my personal things. I want to just have a moment of entertainment, and it really helped me a lot. And yeah, video games are not bad. Video games about battles are not really bad.
Okay, Esteban, very good. You connected a lot of ideas, okay? Very good, I liked it. You didn't have time to prepare your speech. However, you did an excellent job, okay? Remember, there's no good or bad answers, okay? Very good. So harm, okay, video games are not intended to harm anybody. Okay, very good. They help you releasing stress. Perfect. And you play video games when you want to get out um, of your things you said. Okay. Yes, maybe a good way to say that whenever I want to um, yep, get out is actually a good verb. Then you have entertainment. Okay, good. Entertainment. So all those ideas were well connected on your speech. So very good. Excellent.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, very good. Now it's Justin turn. Okay, Justin's turn. Very good. Justin, okay, it's your turn. You please tell me if you are, I mean, if your answer is yes or no. Let me see here. Okay, let me go back here. Okay, so we can have it again. So, Justin, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, yes or no?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, let's go.
I think because they help develop brain agility, and it also helps to think faster and analyze things from different points of view. And they also reduce the stress levels. And I think it's a good way to escape from reality and open your mind to new sensations and and I think that is really I'm
Okay. Okay, very good. Uh, I don't know if it was me, but I had some issues listening to you in some parts of your speech, but I gathered some of your ideas here. The first one I got is think faster. So you are saying that video games are not bad. Okay, so we chose yes, but actually you are saying that video games are not bad according to your arguments. So here we have think faster. So this is an idea. Okay, you can say when you are expressing your ideas, you can say, in my point of view, video games help you thinking faster. Okay, so that is cool. Reduce stress levels. Okay, I love this one. Okay, after a difficult day, you can play some video games and get some fun. So that will help you reducing stress levels. Okay, cool. Escape. Okay, maybe not escape from reality, but maybe escape from the moment. Okay, maybe you are in a very stressful moment or you feel overwhelmed by other things or factors, and then that could be, to escape. Very good. And open your mind. I got that point, because you have a lot of game types. Okay, so very good. Excellent. Okay, now Brian. Brian, it's your turn. You had more time to think. Okay, let me see here on the chat. Okay, Justin, you're welcome. Okay, now Brian.
Okay, in my opinion, the video games aren't bad because yeah, you can develop new abilities and it may to help you, I don't know, to learn a new language or to open your mind, like my class might say. And it's obviously always you need to have a control to don't spend a lot of time playing video games. And you need the control because everything is bad if you do for a long time. And I guess you need to control your time, and it may help you to develop new abilities, and I don't know, learn a lot of things, to meet new people, and you have a lot of types. Oh,
Okay. Okay, Brian, thank you. Thank you guys. Very good. Good speech you have. Very good. So first I gather some information here from your speech, and the first one is you said, guys, abilities. Okay, and abilities is okay, but when it comes to video games, maybe you can say skills. Okay, skills is the same as ability, but and it's more common. So skills. And you said that video games can help you learning a language. Okay, so that is another idea that you connected. But you said that you need to control your playing time. Okay, your playing time. Okay, very good. You need to control your play time. Okay, your playing time. Very good. Do not abuse of it. Okay, because you said everything. If you abuse if you abuse of anything, it's going to be bad because it's going to create a bad habit. Okay, very good. And also you said that you can meet new people, okay, around the world by playing video games. Okay, so I totally agree with you, and very good. I can see here that, guys, all of you said that video games are not bad, correct?
Yes.
Very good. Okay. And also, guys, let me give you my point of view about this. Okay. This is actually a good question. It is a basic question when it comes to language, but when it comes to meaning, that is a very good question, okay? And a very deep question because that involves a lot of things. But as any good question, guys, the answer for me is going to be always the same, okay? The answer for all good questions is always the same, which is it depends. Okay, because we are adults and video games are not the same for us that we are mature enough to know that this is a virtual world than for a teenager or from a child. Okay, so that will depend on the age of the player and a lot of factors because video games are age rated games. Okay, so imagine a child is playing GTA, for example. That child is going to be exposed to violence, sexual content, slang, gambling, and they will be able to interact with other players. Okay, maybe we don't know what kind of players. So that will depend. Okay, there are some rules that parents need to follow in order to their child's children to have a good experience when it comes to video games. So that is just one point of view. Okay, and I'm happy that all of you guys said that video games are not bad because we are going to listen to another point of view. Okay. Okay, I understand, Justin, no worries. And guys, now we are going to listen to a different point of view, okay? Because we all think that video games are not bad, but I want you to be exposed to a different way of thinking, okay? Very good. So you did an excellent job in this one, guys. So we are going to move on and see the next step, okay? In the next activity, we are going to watch a YouTube video. But before that, I want you to check into this, okay? Steps to create a speech online. Okay, guys, can you mention the two topics that we have learned in this class this week? Yes?
Sorry, teacher, can you repeat that?
Yes, can you mention the two topics that we have studied in this course or in this class? Yesterday and the day before yesterday?
The present perfect and the other one, the past participle verbs, no?
Oh, that is part of the present perfect.
I think connectors.
Connectors or sequencers, okay? Okay, very good. So here we have some steps, okay? Some steps to create a speech online. So can you please help me, anybody, okay, a volunteer, read these steps using those adverbs of sequence that we learned yesterday. You can repeat any of them, okay? But remember, we have one specifically for the beginning and one specifically for the end. The other ones that go here, they can be interchangeable, okay? Okay, Justin, let's go.
Uh, what are fair, you steps to create a speak or speech?
Speech.
The speech offline. First, put all your ideas or stories in a paper. Later, sorry. Then do a research statement on the topics and add those in the paper. Eh, lo siento, lo voy a dar en español. Fíjese que yo en la clase de ayer no la vamos a terminar, pero vea que se puede aplicar siempre el modo over y utilizar el as well al final de una oración, ¿verdad?
Yes.
Ah, ok. Moreover, gather all the information from the research and your.
Okay.
Y cree que se he escuchado, lo siento. Also organize and structure it logic. Look, I have a question. What is the pronunciation?
Logically.
Logically, okay. Organize and structure it logically. Uh, mm, Also remove irrelevant information. Finally, review and check for errors.
Okay, very good. You used finally. Very good. Perfect. Excellent, guys. Very good. Those sequencers or connectors are very useful at the moment you are connecting ideas. Okay, at the moment you are connecting ideas. For example, I was listening to you very careful and you didn't use connectors, you didn't use um, linking words on your speech. So it's very important to use them, okay? So you can sound more natural, so you can have some pauses to think your next idea. So connectors are very important. Very good. In this case, you can use moreover, you can use also as well. Okay, yesterday we learned some sequence adverbs like then, next, and after that. Sorry. So here you can use first, put all your ideas or stories in a paper. Cool. And those are some steps that we can do. Now, let me see. Now it's your turn, Brian. Can you do the same task, please? You do that, Brian. Do the same, just for practice.
What? Excuse me?
Yes, can you do the same? Give all these steps using connectors or adverbs of sequence?
Uh, uh, when first, put all your ideas or stories in a paper. After that, do a research statement on the topics and add those in the paper. Next, gather all the information from the research are your own. And after that, organize and structure it logically. Then remove irrelevant information. And finally, review and check for errors.
Okay, very good, guys. Good fluency. Good fluency, very good. We are going to work on pronunciation in a minute, but good fluency. Okay, it's not difficult to reach your level, guys. It's not easy. So be proud of your progress, okay? Because you have reached a very good level. Okay, now we just have to sharp our pronunciation, but that is easier, okay? Now that you have a good fluency. Very good. Okay, excellent. And Esteban, you will have the chance to do the same. Okay, but guys, let me help you with pronunciation. Okay, here we have, can you tell me what is the pronunciation of this?
Ideas.
Ideas
Perfect, okay, ideas. Okay, can you read this part?
in a paper.
Very good. In a paper, if you listen to this, you are saying just only word. Okay, the word is Okay. Can you read that word?
In a paper.
In a paper, just one word. Okay, so we do that in English whenever we want to sound more fluent or more natural. We use to, what we do is we connect words and sounds. Okay, so in this case, we are going to say put all your ideas, only one word, put all your ideas or stories in a paper. Okay, connect the sounds. Very good. Put all your ideas or stories in a paper, like that. Okay, then do a research statement. So repeat, guys, please. It's not research, it's research. Repeat.
Research.
Research.
Very good. Research. Okay, research statement on the topics and add those in the paper. Okay, very good. No difficult words. And this one, the pronunciation is gather. Repeat, guys. Gather.
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 Okay, very good. Gather all the research. So the research, again, research. Very good. Organize, and we have the other one. Structure. Okay, read that. Structure.
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 Okay, it sounds better. Sounds a lot better. So structure.
Structure.
Okay, sounds good. Very good. Now we have logically. It's going to be like this. Logically. Logically. Logically.
Logically.
Logically.
Okay. Remove irrelevant information that is good. Review and check for errors. Okay, we are going to say errors. Like that, errors.
Errors.
Okay, very good. Now, Esteban, it's your turn. Okay, please read this using the adverbs of sequence.
Okay. First, put all your ideas or stories in a paper. Next, do a research statement on the topics and add those in the paper. Then, gather all the information from the research and your own. After that, organize and structure it logically. Later, remove irrelevant information. And finally, review and check for errors.
Okay, very good. Good reading. Okay, that sounded fantastic. Okay, very good. That was actually outstanding.
Okay,
Okay,
thanks.
guys, you're welcome. Who wants to participate one more time? So let's take advantage of that we are just a few students today. So if you want to participate again and give it a try, you can go ahead and do that. Okay, Justin, let's go.
Steps to create a speech outline. First, put all your ideas or stories in a paper. Then do a research statement on the topics and add those in the paper. Additionally, gather all the information from the research and your own. Uh, Also, organize and structure it logically. Then remove irrelevant information. Finally, review and check for errors.
Perfect. Very good. There's a big improvement. Okay. Good job. Okay, but we are continuing saying research. No, you say research, and it's research. Research. The stress goes at the beginning. Okay, research. Here, here. Oops. Now I just messed it up. Okay, let me see. Razor. Here. And here. Okay, very good. Now, would you like to try that again, Brian, or we may continue? No? Okay, so we are going to continue, guys. And now, what is a speech, guys? What do you think is a speech? What's the Spanish for speech?
Discurso.
Exactly, discurso, okay? So this is not just give a short point of view, but this is a lot of information, okay? Some ideas that you support with other ideas. So you have a main idea, then supporting ideas, okay? The supporting ideas are developing your main idea. So that is a speech. Very good. And here you have the steps to create a good speech. Very good. And we are going to watch right now a video in which you are going to listen to a man talking about video games, okay? And he has a speech for that. We are going to check that video, and you let me know what you think about that.
Really as bad.
Okay, very good. Let me put it here. Okay, let's listen, guys. Please listen carefully.
As YouTubers say. There's this trend among self-improvement YouTubers where they tell you to quit playing video games. So is this really true? Are video games actually bad for you? Well, this is the thing you need to know. Video games give us a lot of dopamine, which is the chemical in our brain that drives our life's reward and motivation system. Now, our brain is evolutionarily designed to always want to seek out as much dopamine as possible. The thing that gives us the most dopamine is the most satisfying, the most fun thing that we can do. And video games tend to give us a lot more dopamine than real life activities do. And so this is why we experience playing video games as more fun than working or studying or going to the gym. But Rob, why is this a bad thing? Fun is good, right? Why aren't we allowed to have fun? Can we not balance having fun and playing video games with real life productive activities? Well, this is the problem. Dopamine is the thing that drives our reward and motivation systems in our brain. It drives how motivated we are to work towards our goals, and it determines how much satisfaction we get from actually working towards our goals. Our brain is going to feel the most motivated to do the things that give us the most dopamine. And so when we have something unnatural and artificial, like video games in our life that give us more dopamine than real life activities, like actually progressing, actually working towards your goals and studying and working and going to the gym and eating healthy, it is going to trick our brain into preferring to play the video game, into preferring to progress in the video game over wanting to progress in real life. I have been the guy that played a lot of video games. I have been the guy that tried to combine playing video games with real life, with being productive and working towards my big goals by only allowing myself to play 1 hour of video games in the evening after all my work was done. But when I was working during the day, when I was being productive, there was constantly something in the back of my mind that was telling me, I cannot wait to play that video game tonight. I cannot wait to unlock this thing or to discover this new thing in the video game. My life's motivation was not actually pointed towards my goals. To a certain extent, I brought up the discipline to still work, but I didn't feel that true hype, that true motivation to work towards my goals, but instead I felt a motivation to just force myself to continue to work and then go back into the video game. My true life motivation was pointed towards the video game instead of my goals. And when I completely got out video games from my life, I started to feel a hype towards life. I started to feel a motivation to work towards my goals that I had never felt before when video games were an option to me. Even if it was just 1 hour in the evening, or even if it was just on Friday and Saturday evening, it was uncomparable. I started to wake up in the morning with a genuine hype towards the day. I started to actually be able to get satisfaction or even fun from doing the hard work, because now the hard work has become this one thing that gives you the most dopamine. This is an undeniable biological fact. You cannot be truly motivated to do the hard work and genuinely work towards your long-term goals if you have things in your life that give you more dopamine. That is an undeniable fact. That is how the brain works. So is it really worth it? Do we really need to sacrifice fun activities like playing video games in order to get more motivation to work towards your goals? Well, this is entirely up to you. And I think it largely depends on how big your goals are. If you are happy with your life the way it is right now, you are happy with your financial situation, you are happy with the way that your body looks, you are happy with your dating life, the job that you have, you feel no need to get more motivated to go to your job, then sure, fine. Go ahead and play all the video games that you want. There is nothing that is holding you back if you are going to play some video games. But if you feel like your life isn't quite the way that you'd ideally want it to be, and at the same time you feel like you are constantly struggling to bring up the motivation to actually make a change, to actually consistently work hard towards your goals, then the fact that you have video games in your life, even if it's just 1 hour a day, is probably a contributor to this. It is an undeniable fact that when you have video games in your life, it is going to steal a large portion of your life's motivation away from real life, and it is going to point it towards the video game. That's how the brain works, guys. It is a harsh pill to swallow, but it is the truth. So the choice is yours. I am not going to tell you whether you should be allowed to play video games or not. But if you have big goals in life and you are constantly struggling to bring up the motivation to work towards them, then quitting video games is probably going to really help you out. Also, the argument that video games are fun and you want to keep having fun in life. What is a life without fun? Retarded argument, guys. I mean, think about it. It is literally the same as what you could say for using heroin. I could literally say the same thing about heroin. I could say, but heroin's fun. It's lots of fun. It's even more fun than playing video games. So why would I not use heroin? Huh? Why would I live a life where I would not be allowed to have fun? Think about it, guys. Yes, using heroin is fun. But that's not how fun in life works. Having fun in life over the long term often means that you should sacrifice some fun in the short term. If all you do in life is chase short-term fun, then your life will become less fun over the long term. That is how fun works. That is how dopamine works. And so if this is really the argument that you are going to play, you cannot give up video games because you want to have fun. You cannot imagine a life that is not fun. Well then, guys, reducing the amount of video games that you play should exactly be the thing that you should be doing. Because I can guarantee you, if you cut video games out of your life, your actual life starts to become fun. You don't need to escape from real life into digital alternatives to have fun, but you start to be able to actually enjoy real life.
Okay, very good, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Even if you don't agree with what he said, I hope you enjoyed the video because English is such a beautiful language, okay, to speak. It's such a nice language to listen to, okay? So I hope you enjoyed it. But now tell me, what do you think right now? What do you think? And or how do you feel about that?
Well, I feel that uh, almost everything was right. Yeah, I think the main focus of the video was about all the first point that he talked about was the dopamine, and he's right. All our brains are always looking for dopamine and how to produce it, and it will deny other things that maybe will make the brain feel like no, I don't want it, for example. Yeah, and yeah, I was watching a video on TikTok that it was kindly the same, but a advice that the guy who was talking that really I really keep in my mind is that we have time for almost everything. Yeah, rather if we want to play some video game, if we want to have productivity along during the day, so there is always time. We don't need to uh, deny or yeah, we don't have to like feel like we have to take advantage of all of our time and maybe not have some time to have fun. That will be like overwhelming for ourselves.
Okay, well, good speech, the one you have. So very good. Good. Thank you, Stevan. Okay. Now, guys, what do you think, Justin and Brian? What do you think, guys?
I don't agree at all. I know that he's right.
Oh, he said, let me tell you this, Justin. He said, this is a hard pill to swallow. What does it mean in Spanish? Es una aspirina difícil de tragar, okay? Why? Because we love video games. I love video games.
Me too.
Okay, and I was addicted to GTA for like, I mean, my account is level 250, I think, because I stopped playing some years ago. But well, I was so addicted to that. Exactly. I wanted a new car. I wanted the more money. I wanted to be, the best. So, yeah, that was a nice part of my life, but it was part of my life. Right now, I just stopped um, playing video games because of that reason that he mentioned. Because as Esteban said, our brain works with dopamine, and he mentioned the motivation and reward systems in our brain. Okay, if you get dopamine from a video game, you will not look for dopamine outside the video game. Okay, your brain is going to tell you, hey, I want dopamine, play video games. And you will invest a lot of time doing that.
And uh, he said that don't allow us to concentrate in our daily activities.
Exactly. Even if you play 1 hour, because he said, I used to play only 1 hour in the evening after I had done all my job. This is what he said. Okay. But then he said, when I was the next day, when I was working hard, I was thinking about the game. So it didn't allow me to enjoy life. Okay. Because I wanted to be in that place. I mean, playing video games. Okay. Yes, Justin, go ahead.
Uh, it generates a kind of addiction, and the game is out in our heads all day.
Yeah, exactly. And Brian, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it's true. Sometimes when we play a video game, it's normal that we feel so motivated, and I believe it's because the brain is generating this dopamine, and it may help. help us to realize another activity.
Exactly. Very good. Yes, and well, guys, you should take that into consideration that now that you are learning English. Okay, so I don't know if you're using the tracker right now that I gave you. Okay, that is going to help you to focus your mind on learning a new language, learning English. You just listen that guy. That English was awesome for me. Listening to that is very, what's the word that I'm looking for? Very satisfying because English is very beautiful. I mean, it's very nice. It's awesome. So, guys, if you want to see this video, okay, if you want to watch this video once again, I can send you the link in the group. So you can also, there's another, let's see, exercise that you can do with that video. And it is that you can listen to the video and get the main ideas. As I did before, when you were speaking, I took the main ideas. Okay, I took notes of the main ideas. So you can do that. Oh, dopamine, um, the reward and motivation systems of our work, of our brain, and all the ideas that you listen, write them, and then try to paraphrase what he said. Okay, that is a good way to practice as well. Very good. And for the next speaking class, guys, we are going to prepare a speech. Okay? You have to give your ideas, connect your ideas with connectors, moreover, however, but, and also all those connectors that we use in English to show contrast or agreement between sentences and ideas. Sounds good?
Yes.
Okay, let me read the chat here. I turned off my camera because I'm having dinner. Okay, no problem. No problem. And you said he is very polite. Yes, he used some slang in the video, but this is something that I wanted to mention. What things did you notice in that video? What good things about him did you notice? Did he sound confident?
Yes, and very natural.
Very natural. How do you know that someone sounds natural, guys?
When its fluency is like a river, yeah, it doesn't
It's
stop
like a
like,
river.
yes.
Also, body language, don't you think?
Yes, and
Yes.
he had a lot of knowledge of the topic.
A lot of knowledge, very good. And eye contact, right?
Yes.
If you are trying to convince anybody about an idea, about your point of view, and you are looking at the wall, or you are looking at the roof, or the ceiling, or the floor, you will not sound like you know about that. Okay, you will not show your passion about the topic. Okay, so two things: body language, okay, move your, I mean, your expressions, your body expressions also help you to convince people, to convey your point. Okay, very good. What else? Were his ideas organized?
Yes, his ideas were really convincing and it was structured in a logical way.
Exactly. And as Esteban said, the main idea was developed by the supporting ideas. Very good. Okay, very good. So let's just, to finish, guys, let's think. For the next class, we have to prepare a speech. First, put all the ideas that you have about that topic, okay, in a piece of paper, okay, in a piece of paper, and name those ideas, okay? Then do a research about all those ideas, okay? Do a research statement, okay, that's okay. About any topic. Yes, that's going to be about any topic. We are just developing fluency, okay? So if you talk about a topic that you really feel attraction for, well, that's going to be better, okay? So choose a topic that you like. Gather all the information from the research and your own. So that means that you have to gather the information about that, okay? Maybe scientific factors or information, and then your own point of view. For example, he said, this is a scientific fact, right? This is how the brain works. So it's an undeniable fact. Okay. But then he said, I was the guy that played video games all the time. I was the guy. So he also provided his own experience. Okay. Empirical experience. So that is cool. Organize and structure it logically. Okay. Remove irrelevant information. So you have to provide only important information, only strong sentences. Okay. Review and check for errors. So guys, this is going to be the homework for the next speaking class, okay? And by the way, guys, yes, Justin? Yes, go ahead.
Sorry. He prepared the speech during the week or during class?
That's going to be during the class. You have to, I mean, no, you have to prepare the speech out of the class, but you will deliver the speech in the class.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
But I'm going to let you know, guys, I'm going to let you know when that is going to be. It's not going to be this next week because there's an important announcement that I want to do right now. And it's that next week I'm going to be out of the country, so I will not be able to deliver the class the next week. So you will have another teacher for this class only the next week, and then I'm going to be back next Monday.
Okay.
Okay, so it's going to be not for this upcoming week, but for the next week. And I'm sure you will do an excellent job. Okay, you will do an excellent job. And guys, did you think that you learned a lot in these 3 classes?
Yeah,
Or did you
it
learn a
worked.
lot?
For me, it's like a great rehearsal because I had some time not practicing my English. So,
Yeah, very good. I'm glad to know that. And also, guys, practice a lot, okay? If you take 1 hour to practice, put that in the tracker, and the topic is going to be speaking practice. Speaking practice. At least 2 hours in a week, okay? 2 hours a week, that's going to be acceptable. Only for speaking. Maybe another day you can choose grammar, or a tense. Yes, Steven?
yes, I just wanted to ask you how much time do we have to speak, to give the speech?
Okay, that is going to be between 3 to 5 minutes. I mean, if you speak 7 minutes and you are very excited about the topic, and if you want to speak 7 minutes, let me know, and I can let you speak in. I mean, 7 minutes. It's going to be okay. Ten
Yes,
thousand
and
hours to be a professional. Yeah. Hey, if you want
sorry.
to speak like him, 5,000 hours at least.
Yes, teacher, sorry. I don't know if you already, uh, I don't know how to say this, but what is a research statement?
Okay, that research statement is when you are going to do a written speech. Okay, that is going to be the research statement, like the main idea or the main topic of your speech.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, that's going to be the research statement. That's going to be the main idea. Okay. All right,
Okay,
very good.
perfect.
Thank you. And guys, the first step is to choose the topic. So think about a topic you want to discuss with your classmates, okay? You can present good and bad things. If you have any question, of course, you can let me know, okay, in the chat, in WhatsApp, and I'm going to be there to help you. Legalize waifus. What is that? Well, guys, I hope you really enjoyed these 3 classes. We are going to continue with this next week. So I hope to see you in like in a week. Okay, a little bit more than a week.
Thank you.
Okay. See you soon.
See you soon. Okay, have a good night.